Hello everyone, welcome to LongarmingByJaclyn. So we're doing a short video for not just Top 5 Friday, but Joy Sewing. And I said we'd talk about cornerstones, so we're talking about cornerstones. And these are my top 5 Wonky Improv cornerstone ideas for your Joy Sewing, but also bear in mind that any of these ideas can be done less wonky, less improv, and zhuzh up your cornerstones of any quilt, whether it is wonky, improv, or not. So you can take these fun techniques where we're practicing and playing with our scraps for Joy Sewing and applying to any other quilt. So this is your playground to sketch and do your studies and take this elsewhere. Whether you love what you produce here or not, you'll learn something. So the first one is very simple, and we touched on this last week. If you have a cornerstone, you can take a smaller square of print, cover the corner, sew corner to corner, fold back, and that is the snowball. You do all 4 corners around and you get a reverse diamond in your cornerstone offset by your accent color. And then all of these patterns can pretty much be reversed. So if you had a dark center, you could use your, or an accent, call it center, you could use your sashing color and cover the corners. And you would have a floating smaller diamond in the middle that sort of blends in with your sashing color. So you can do a diamond cornerstone by snowballing all 4 corners, and you do your sashing color with accents around, or you do your accent color with the sashing color around, depending on how you want that diamond to appear. The next one is to just take your cornerstone and make it smaller. So if your regular cornerstone were this size, to make it fit, you take a smaller scrap and you go around it with your sashing color, and you end up with a teeny tiny little cornerstone square floating in the middle. And it looks like a tiny little dot, almost like a button. And that, of course, can be reversed. You can do an accent frame with the sashing color button in the middle, or you can do your accent color small chip in the middle, framed by your sashing color, to create 2 different looks. And then this next block is kind of a grab-all. It's a 4-patch. Now, we all know how to make a 4-patch. If you make a 4-patch and just make it teeny tiny, you can use that 4-patch as your cornerstone. And that goes for a 9-patch. And this might be a fun way to add just a touch of teeny tiny piecing. You don't want to commit to doing itty bitty piecing, which can be visually overwhelming and also from a time standpoint overwhelming to do little bitty pieces everywhere. But maybe you want to put a little bit of small piecing and just dip your toe into the world of teeny tiny blocks. So make just your cornerstones, only the places where your sashing intersects. So there's not that many of those in a typical quilt, and do a little 4-patch in there. And then you can also do a hourglass block, and there's a real quick and easy way to do that. So you'll take your finished cornerstone size in the quilt finished, say that's 3 by 3, add 1/2 inch for seam allowance, that's 3.5, add 1/2 inch for making your hourglasses, that's 4, add 1/2 inch for making your make 2 half square triangles, that's 4.5. So you would take 2 4.5 inch squares, put them together, sew your 2 seams corner to corner and split in the middle, and that gives you 2 make 2 half square triangles. Then you turn those to opposite colors to form your hourglass. Do it again, do your 2 seams 1/4 inch from the center line, diagonal center line, corner to corner, cut in between them, and then you've got 2 just that quick and easy hourglass blocks. So for the last one, I'm going to show you a little hack on how to make these cute little adorable X blocks. And you don't have to cut all these individual little pieces. This is joy sewing, and I don't know if keeping track of all these little bias edge pieces brings me joy. So we're gonna go into a quick and easy hack to make these little cute X blocks. And you can whip out all your cornerstones really quickly using strip piecing. So thanks for watching my top 5 zhuzhed cornerstones that you can do wonky improv style or get a little more organized and add them to a non-wonky, non-improv quilt. You've got your snowballed corners giving you a little floating diamond. You've got your tiny frames. You've got your any tiny block. Here's a 4 patch. This could be a pinwheel. This could be a 9 patch. It depends on how tiny you're interested in going. We saw our quick and easy method to do our make 2 mini hourglasses. You don't need a pattern. I did no measuring to make those. And same for our strip piece, little bitty X's. In fact, how about combining bonus a coordinating tiny frame, which is like an O, and a tiny X, and you could have X's and O's, kisses and hugs, tic-tac-toe. Bonus. All right, so play with these ideas for your joy sewing. Get out your mound of scraps, play with them, use them up, learn something, eventually put it together and stitch yourself up a project. No pattern, no worry, no fuss. Just play with your scraps. That's it. Thank you for watching. This has been Jaclyn from LongarmingByJaclyn. You can find me on Facebook, Instagram. We quilt locally and by mail. We do custom quilts and quilt finishing. And now you can check out our brand new baby pattern shop. Link is below in the description so you can get to stitching. Thanks so much. Have a great day. Bye.